being a rebel. It's after Labor Day, white shorts. And I'm like, fuck the rules. It's after Labor Day, I'm wearing white. Judy, you're doing the same. Stay a rebel. Anyway, so for those who don't know me, which pretty much everybody here knows me, but that's okay. If you don't know, if you've never seen me, my name is Paige. I am the first female board member at Random Tap, which means I was the first female to drink 100 beers here. Yep, 100 beers, yep. I think I did that in, I don't know, 2 months or 3, John? Do you remember? 2, yeah, so 2 months. So yeah, so that was my pride and glory. Recently I became the first woman to drink 1,000 beers here. Is that a year and a half or 2? Yeah, so, no, it doesn't end there. I'm currently at 1,300 beers. And let me just tell y'all, my parents are so fucking proud. They're like, our daughter has goals. She's attained them. I don't care what it is. She drank all that damn beer. And we are so proud of her for doing it. So that's my introduction to myself. So the first thing I'm asked, anybody out here from divorced parents? Divorced? Yes, divorced people back there, okay. So my parents have been divorced for 44 years. I'm 48, 44 years. And my mom hates my dad like she divorced him yesterday. I mean, yesterday. So we're talking on the phone with my dad, and me and my dad have a mutual hate of Trump, and my dad's like, God, I wish he'd just die. Somebody put a bullet in his brain. I'm like, Dad, you can't talk like this. The FBI's gonna be at your house, my house, and it's not gonna be good. Well, what do you know? Next day, FBI's at his house, my house, and who's on the fucking news? My mother. One of the first words out of her mouth, she was just like her fucking father. But my mother, God bless her, she has her problems too. I don't know if you have parents that have Facebook, particularly boomer parents. You know boomer parents. You gotta like, you gotta share, you know, the immigrant's gonna die, they shouldn't get free Medicare, or they, you know, we should close the border. If you don't like share, somebody's gonna die tomorrow. So yeah, so that's what's like having a boomer on Facebook. So my sister calls me and she's like, Mom's on Facebook again. And I'm like, what did Mom do? I'm like, she posted a picture of Jesus. I'm like, okay, that's cool. She posted a picture of Jesus. That's what Mom does. No, it's not Jesus. It's Luke Skywalker. My mom thought Jesus was Luke fucking Skywalker. So, needless to say, we sprang into action. I'm not friends with my mom. Barack Obama won the first and second time, and that's a whole nother story, but we're not friends on Facebook because of Barack Obama. Thanks, Barack. But yeah, so we sprung into action and removed it. So this just to let you know, if you don't have your parents' Facebook password, it's important that you do that. Put it in the will. Put it in the will. Get the password. So what I do want to say is that a lot of you know what I do, a lot of you don't know what I do. If you don't know what I do, I'm kind of a therapist, I'm an advisor, I'm a shrink. Yeah, I'm proud to say I work in a fucking call center. I take calls from crazy people all day long. We have this one guy who we're used to. He calls in every week, 7 a.m., 7:30 a.m. He's like, hey, this is Paige, how can I help you today? First words out of his mouth, I want you to suck my dick. Yeah, it was right. I'm like, it was right. I'm like, well, okay, sir, it's 7 a.m., I get it. I don't like to suck dick at 10, much less 7 a.m. in the morning, you know? So, you know, we figured out the first thing we could do to him is just to let him know that we figured out a way to stop him. All we had to do was say, did you kiss your mama with that mouth? And then he hung up. Anyone here from Ohio? There's my boy from Ohio, Nick. You may have heard this joke, but I'm going to tell it again because I think it's funny. But anyway, so at my job, we get calls from people all day long. You say, hey, how you doing? Or they either say one of three things. They say, I'm good, I'm bad, we'll figure it out when we get off this call. Not people from Ohio. Fuck no. They're like, I'm okay. Like, okay? They're like, can I get any type of emotion whatsoever? I'm like, I'm okay. So I asked Nick, I said, why do they say that? I'm like, they're just okay. And then I get thinking to myself, you know what, if I lived in Ohio, I would probably just be okay too. Because nobody wants to live in Ohio. So another thing that's funny, I was talking to my African-American soul sister, Angie. We were talking the other day on the phone, and we were talking about my brunch club. And she's like, Paige, brunch club? She's like, that's some shit white people do. White people don't do brunch club. And so I started thinking about it, and I'm like, yeah, you know what's funny? White people do a lot of crazy shit. They really do. They like go pick apples in the fall. They go to the pumpkin patch. They take all the pictures. You know, they put up the Christmas tree before Thanksgiving because that's what white people do. You know, they all dress in khakis and white shirts and go to the beach and take family photos. Because white people do that. You know that. What else do white people do? They never get stopped by cops. Hashtag exception for meth heads. You've never seen a white person at Popeye's Chicken until that fucking chicken sandwich came out. Then they were wrapped around the damn building. They were wrapped around the building. Lastly, what else do white people do? They monogram everything. I mean, they monogram their towels, their bed sheets, the kitchen towels, the paper towels, the toilet paper's monogram. I was telling Katie, I was talking to her the other day, everything in her house is monogram. I was like, do you think her husband's dick is monogram? Everything else in this house is monogram. It really is. But, last but not least, white people, bless their hearts, they name their kids Richard and let them be called Dick their whole life.
Paige Cooper. I almost called her Paige Winslow, y'all.